Marco.
My name is Anaya.
My name is Yusuf.
I'm Hadi.
My name is Gusimran.
And we are a group of 6 doing a video presentation for professional environments. So how do you guys think that AI impacted our university journeys?
Personally, I believe that there are many positive aspects to this, and on the other hand, there's many negative aspects to using AI.
I feel like as a student, I feel like we can all agree that AI has helped a lot of us with like large sums of coursework that have been set.
Yeah.
I feel like obviously because it is
It does actually improve the way we write.
increases
can-
you could say,
yeah.
increase like productivity, you could say.
Yeah.
Where like
Literacy as
literacy.
well, yeah.
Also, I feel like obviously because our coursework does take up a lot of our time when we have so much other work to do.
Yeah.
Sometimes even using like a paraphraser for one of our courseworks, it just makes everything so much easier. We can focus on other courseworks and make sure everything gets done that needs to be done.
It does have the problem of the overusage of it. It does cause dependency. So I think that it has to be used in a responsible way. So we do have to make sure that we are using it to complement and not to replace our work, because it's very important that we have the critical thinking of actually doing the work so we can learn from it.
Yeah, I agree.
We should also, it's not only us as students that use it, but also teachers that benefit from the use of AI.
That's
There are many things that they use run in the background, such as admin and learning management systems, and the use of AI can automate this and make it and provide them an easier workload. And this allows them to focus on personalizing their learning towards us.
Not necessarily always just towards us, but someone who may need more specialized help could always help them kind of.
True.
But like at the same time, student and teachers both, like if they become dependent on AI, they would lose originality in their work, which is like really important. Because if as a teacher, suppose the AI helps with the presentation or something, and if the teacher has to present that presentation, I don't think there's gonna be much originality in there, and it's gonna really suffer in learning.
Inherently, the overuse of AI produces stagnancy within teaching and education as a whole.
Yeah.
How do you think AI has affected our lives and society as a whole?
I feel like economically, AI is used a lot for automation in businesses, obviously because that increases productivity. But then that also then keeps people it leaves people redundant in their jobs, because obviously a task is done a lot quicker with AI than say a human doing that very same task.
It does improve accessibility for people, like people with disabilities and people with language barriers. It does actually improve that on them as well. So it does have some downsides, yes, but it can aid those people as well.
I guess it also does make more like AI specific jobs. So yeah, it might take away people's jobs, but then AI
It
obviously,
also makes like new jobs.
it needs to be managed, so it opens up those kind of jobs.
It does require reskilling, but then it also causes the problem of can cause kind of discrimination towards some people that doesn't have access to those resources.
Yeah.
But like as a business owner, I'd say that like it's way more cost effective to have like an AI do the jobs that normal people can do. Like the people that like.
But you have to also think of the legality of it, where businesses may be able to cut off the middleman, but things like AI image generation and stuff, they inherently rely on the designing and graphic design of other artists. So inherently it is stealing other people's content, and that goes in line with copyright and patents and stuff.
Okay, so what skills do you think you guys have picked up from this project?
Well, I kind of think it's very good that universities are already like seeing the importance of giving students the future skills necessary that businesses recognize, and that they are already including those into the curricula through, like, for example, classes like PE, which gives us problem solving skills by basically making us solve challenges in real world scenarios, and that also gives us like a critical thinking in that sense.
I do believe it also helps enhance your communication skills with other people, which is like a crucial element in a workplace.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
That, going off your
It does.
communication skills.
Yeah, it does actually allows you to communicate with a broader type of audience, like people that has experience, people that doesn't have
Yeah.
experience.
It also just shows that you know what you're talking about, kind of, because if you can kind of present your ideas to a large like a group of people, it shows your understanding on that topic.
Yeah, yeah.
Thinking about this critically and analytically, being able to provide a impartial and unbiased view on our current subject
It
allows us to focus on the ethical and practical and technical aspects of AI.
and actually understand how it affects society and better implement those systems in a society.
I would say like this module, the specific module that we've like been working on, and like a lot of modules that like personally, I think I've been taught adaptability in my sense, because like this module has made me get exposed to a lot of new things which I wasn't exposed to before, and for that reason I think I can adapt to new stuff easier rather than before, which was really hard for me.
Yeah. So I have a question, guys, and the question is, what do you think the future of AI holds for us?
Well, I think it will bring a lot of new technologies and new inventions. Like, for example, AI is being used now in wars. So I think like they put this onto robots to track people, to to image recognition. I think he also they are developing all of these new robots that they try to make them talk, feel like a person.
As you say, the robots talking about, you can, like you said, that how they're being used in war, but then they'll also be used like kind of domestically, as in like we've seen, like, for example, delivery robots where like they might deliver food to people's addresses.
Yeah.
And it's like the Tesla robot.
The Tesla robots, they have like the Tesla self-driving cars.
Yeah.
You can have automatic taxis that are AI driven.
Yeah.
Which already
They don't
exists.
need like a physical driver or anything.
Yeah.
They can just like take passengers from point A to point B.
Yeah.
All of these ideas, they do go with the fear that ultimately robots will replace humans. This has been shown throughout history, where we have represented technology and AI throughout in media as something to be feared.
Yeah.
For example, a movie such as Terminator 2, where AI becomes self-aware and replace humans within war. And there are many other examples of this.
I feel like that will happen at a much later point though, because obviously for that to happen, technology is gonna have to like develop to that level. You know what I mean? So.
And I think it's kind of important that there is a very known term that is allow AI to pull the trigger. So we should never allow AI to pull the trigger, which means that AI can never make a decision without human consent.
Okay.
And this is very important.
Yeah, I agree.